So I tried making some cuts with this setup here, and it's just not gonna go. So I gotta modify the chain. I'm not gonna do it all by hand. I'm just gonna use the Dremel. Gonna knock all these down. There's like there's like a flat line there. You can see the line. As soon as I move my hand, it goes away. There's a line on there. I'm just gonna take the raker right down to that line. And yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid not changing the profile of that. Should be, it's about 30 right now, so I just make it straight across, like pretty much a 90-degree angle, and then I'll sharpen it with the file. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I just work right here. This is too stupid. What's the difference? Pretty much just take that flat part down, round it up nice, just kind of the same curve that it was on. Probably taking about 100 thousandths, probably at least a 16th, maybe even more. I don't think it's an eighth, but it's quite a bit. But the way it goes when you do this, you don't have to push anymore. It'll almost pull itself into the cut. So it takes a lot of stress off you, and it kind of makes the saw even. Still around the same power. When you're cutting with a dull chain, you got to push like crazy, and the saw is just wearing the bar and not doing nothing. You're pretty much just causing friction. So this way it's the least amount of friction, and it's pretty much just all cutter in there. And I pretty much only do this once, and then just keep filing the chain tooth down, like the cutting part here down. And I've sharpened the chain probably every 4 cuts, every 5 cuts, depends on how it's cutting. You can really tell the difference in the gas usage and just how hard you got to push. So when a fresh cut or fresh grind on the chain, when you do everything the way I do it, you pretty much got to hold it back from cutting in. And you got to watch your angle here of how it's riding. I always like to have a little gap here at the front where it's cutting. Just keeps all the pressure on this back end, so it never gets hung up on anything. I could clean these guys up a bit. Pine is really sappy, and even where it rides in the sapwood, you get a lot of sap on there over time. Anyways, I'm almost done. I think I'm up to here. So I got about 8 more to go, 9 more to go. But I figure I might as well show you what I've done before it's too late. That's just the cutters. So left side is stock, right side is modified. You can see the tip of the left side is very close to the corner of this cutting tip here, wherever it is, right there. Where this one is quite a good ways off. Like I said, I've tried it. It works much better the way I'm doing it. But you'll never be able to run this in a cross-cutting like a regular tree cutting. You'd never be able to put this into a tree to cut the tree. It just hang up on you every single time you touch it to the wood. So totally different style of cutting. Yeah. Honestly, when I'm on a fresh cut here, I could pretty much lock the trigger. Or it seems not to do it as well now, but I just lock the trigger and push right here. And pretty much just guide it through. It does it itself. It goes on here, which kind of just acts as a guide, so the wood is always under pressure when it's up against that. And it pretty much sucks into the blade. So you just kind of keep it, you kind of listen for the RPM of the saw to try and get good cut. You can feel how fast you're going compared to how the engine's revving. So there's a perfect mixture. Anyways, thanks guys. See if I can get that one in there. That one hasn't been done yet. Just hope my camera doesn't fall off. Alright, that's the right one. Pretty straightforward. Let's do that right. Different angle. So that's pretty much how it goes. Let's see if we can get it from that angle. And that's the last one too. I'm loaded up with pine dust. So much pine dust in my nose and sinuses. Gotta wear a mask next time I do this for sure. That's it. That's all. Anyways. Thanks guys. Pretty easy like this. I can go, I'm going to test it first. But I can, yeah, I'm going to test it at this. Next is the cutter. So I'll test how it cuts right now without changing the cutters. I did kind of slip and hit a couple of these corners with the Dremel there. This is the cheapest Dremel I could find, $19 or something. And I got that kit there, which is another $19. It's like quite a while ago too. So thanks guys. So because I nicked a couple with the Dremel, I decided I'm just gonna change the angle of them now. I'm just doing like 5 passes just to get this started this way. So let's work at it slow. Imagine the back side of the cutter is still nice and sharp. It's just this tip, so I just kind of do every single one straight, and it kind of turns out like this with the end on it. We'll see how it goes. I'll fix it up all eventually, but I just want to test it out before it rains. It was 27, 28 degrees Celsius, almost 85, 86 Fahrenheit yesterday. And tonight it's supposed to snow. And like the grass just started growing. It's already looking green. I think it just yesterday pretty much started growing nice. So anyways, thanks guys. Pretty nice looking piece of wood. It's like 22 inches probably here. Should be able to get two 10 inches out of this open. Plus however many deep. I already made 3 cuts so far. If I get 10 slabs, I mean I get hopefully 18 pieces. And I think one of these is worth $100, I bet. Even this piece here, it's really nice. Inch thick, pretty much solid all the way. I use it just like this, just soft. It is wet though, but it's nice. They're all the exact same thickness. It's kind of the best you can get, in my opinion. And I just use a circular saw and chalk some lines, and then circular saw the 10-inch boards of it. Pretty straightforward. I still got lots of hemlock too. A bunch of 3.5 by 3.5. 6, 8 there. Probably another 5 over here. Bunch of 3.5 by 6s. And this is 10-inch boards, 1 by 10s. After I circular sawed them. Should have kept it covered, but there's a board, I guess. Sorry. Also building shelves, so I'm using the ones that I don't like on the shelving. Anyways, thanks guys.
I'll show you how she cuts with the fresh sharpening.
easier. It's almost like nothing to push, you just kind of guide it.